And we're going to PS2. Yeah, Sephiroth. I'm feeling the Sephiroth gun.
I just made her me, you know, like, I'm probably gonna go, like, Gunner. She's been talking about it.
You very well could go Steven.
Playing Gunner all day, apparently.
Let's start in this match.
Um,
Either player has either player has taken games off of one another, sets off of one another as well.
I feel like their head-to-head is, like, not that one-sided.
No, it's
I have no clue.
their head-to-head is very close.
Okay.
I do believe it is in Rebecce's favor, but you know, Veyoya has
Rebecca
his
always
games.
always on the new characters, you know, always have something like new to bring, something fresh, and that always maybe leads to a different result.
Nice forward tilt from.
I don't know why
Veyoya.
she's called Leash Me, but but
It's because she's an animal with the me gunner.
that's facts.
Yeah,
That's-
Veyoya.
I like that.
Veyoya is playing kind of just perfectly towards me gunner's playstyle, kind of using his big sword to keep out of me gunner's burst range and high damaging.
That
High damaging
bomb
projectiles.
launcher,
Yeah.
grenade launcher thing that like I hate. Everyone hates it. It's
But-
like really funny.
But he's also keeping enough distance away that he can still hit her if she chooses a committal option. And that dash attack isn't going to kill you, but 150 is an insane lead
What is
for,
going on?
Sephiroth to have in that dash attack is going to take the stock up. Veyoya being up a stock here is going to be very in his benefit due to the fact that
Me Gunner is not known for making up huge leads or doing those like Pegels
they're very
combos.
good at having the lead, but
Yeah.
making up the lead is very hard, especially since
Me Gunner's not nearly as oppressive when you're not doing approach it.
yeah. So when both players don't want to approach,
Well, at least this like grenade
Yeah, no.
launcher. Oh
dash
my
attack
god.
on shield's gonna end up taking stock. 31% lead is not anything, so we could see something pulled up from Veyoya. That
It's
up B
about-
call out on the shield
about
drop, trying
stop.
to parry the down air.
You can't drop it. Oh, like solid.
Veyoya calling out these calling out these jump backs with his dash attack. But Rebecca trying to call out being a little more oppressive, especially with her, dash attacks of her own. Not hitting Veyoya, but covering enough space to make it a lot harder for him to do anything. And Veyoya starting to whack back some of these projectiles. Yeah.
Trying her best because she hasn't lost a stock yet.
And
She's trying her best to
Veyoya
throw
is
it out.
trying to understand her timing with
Feel
some
it
of
out.
her moves. Yeah, feeling it out, understanding that like dashing back on this, when you're doing
Big
this,
grenades.
like moving around, doing that.
Just like letting the grenades fly, like you can't not giving Sephiroth any space, kind of.
Yeah, trying to
But
try to
he's
keep him
just
out, but
kind of
yeah.
getting in her zone.
Exactly.
Hitting him.
Sephiroth just keeps finding these. Veyoya keeps finding these openings to dash attack and capitalize on a lot of these early stunts. But
That's a
Sephiroth
kill.
being so light
Yeah,
is
he
gonna
just
make it
can't,
so
like,
much
hit him
more in
in
Rebecca's
that.
favor. Getting these early stocks and cheese percents, getting that dash attack too, calling it the air dodge. Rebecca has been choosing a lot of defensive options, and Veyoya has been poking holes and prodding at all of Rebecca's
But
options.
it's
here.
not like defense in the I'm zoning out. Like
Yeah.
she kind of on the back foot. Maybe.
Yeah. Veyoya has been keeping
Definitely
Rebecca.
feels like you're on the back foot
Oh, of course.
when it's like this.
Always.
Because your grenade, honestly, your grenade doesn't go that far, and then the sword is just so big.
Exactly. But Rebecca,
It's
making
hard
a,
to
Rebecca
play.
making a lead of her own.
It's range.
Especially
that
especially
just
with that
gets back.
super projectile, could just end up killing Sephiroth very early. Off stage. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That thing is
sure
so
what it's
small. It's very hard to see. You could very well just get. I've been cheesed by it before, and I do believe some people have. But making this comeback, Rebecca. Ooh, upbeat.
It is.
That up there.
No, the huge
Covering,
up smash.
yeah, covering literally everything.
That up smash is money.
No, that was
for
up air.
Veyoya. This whole tournament, that up smash is money.
Well, that was up air. So
Or
the
whatever,
yeah.
the giant move. whatever
Up
that is.
smash and up air
Yeah.
are both like really giant.
They've
covering
been like his
platforms.
money makers, just boom.
Yeah,
swinging.
understanding like what what they want and kind of how they're gonna get there. Veyoya knows Rebecca wants to land on the platform, wants some sort of defensive option, and he's been kind of just calling around on it.
Okay,
Going to Kalos, I could see a Steve pick here.
Kalos
Steve is
not
completely
banned.
open.
Kalos is like always banned when I see it. He's gonna keep going gunner.
You keep going, Gunner. Gonna try to
Alright.
Gunner. This is why we have 5 games. You don't have to bring up the Steve too early.
It's 5 it goes to game.
See, I could see it going either way. Although, Veyoya, like a little bit of adaptation from Rebecca can make it like very.
It's like suddenly become like
Yeah,
we won the
suddenly,
game.
yeah. This is
Got
the
the lead.
best part of us. This is the best part about Ultimate is that you have like so many different ways you can play. You change your style just by a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't get hit by one move just a little bit. Change your timing up just a little bit, and it can throw your opponent off.
Yeah, like this is
wild.
like definitely not like the the optimal gunner build that everybody's gonna play, but it's like definitely kind of feels really oppressive.
You don't need the optimum build to be good. You just need to be good with what you asked. So, Rebecca is very good at gunner. Laptop. Like,
Definitely terrorized all of Yo with it last season.
Yeah. Rebecca understands like what gunner's win conditions are. And what
At
gunner
least
needs
the
to
build
do.
that she plays is she's just really good at making it work.
Oh yeah, going for
Maybe he's stretching a little bit too far.
yeah,
Like,
going
he
a little
could
too
get
far
killed
off
for that.
stage.
He could
but,
get killed for
Yeah. Dash attack and shield.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, one of the things Rebecca's now.
Oh my god, what?
Going for the
Oh,
grab.
might have given up the kill by grabbing him out of it. But
But
Doesn't
that's
matter.
Yeah.
like that's where the gunner is that's where the gunner's like kind of
Yeah.
able to
now
shine.
now we have like the complete opposite position from last time, where Veyoya no longer has the lead and Rebecca does. So we're gonna see a lot more of a defensive game plan from Rebecca, or offensive. I mean, Rebecca going in, catching his shield, but
you
that F
pin
tilt is gonna even
pin
it
the
up.
bracket links in the message? Pin the bracket links again in Twitch chat. Okay, yeah. Frost asking for the bracket, so might have to check that. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, oh my god. You restarted the stream, so you might have to.
Yeah. All right, back to the game. Not much happened.
Relatively even for now, but nice setup from Rebecca with the
By
bomb.
kind of like changing all the colors, like that might lead to a change in playstyle.
Veyoya taking a
Corner
lot of
eye.
damage.
Could have sworn.
Like I said,
recently. I don't know what
like
it
I
was.
said earlier, the things you can call somebody out on last round may not apply this round.
It's like a game of like
A game of
the adjustments are like you don't know what their adjustments are, right? You're trying to adjust their adjustments. Just trying to go layers deep, and Rebecca's coming out on top this game so far.
yeah, so far this game, but Veyoya and Sephiroth are both known for some monumental damage and comebacks. Very strong characters, but they don't have very long survivability due to the fact of how light they are. I think, getting jab locked
Really?
isn't gonna.
The gunner is less about comebacks and more about just like lock,
Keeping that lead.
You really feel
Yeah.
locked out of the game.
Keeping,
you really do.
locked out of the game, keeping that lead, zoning you out, making sure. But Veyoya, adapting to the adaptation, kind of, changing up his timing of the dash attacks to properly catch Rebecca. And that neutral beat
that's
isn't going to
what?
kill. That's a callous.
But that's
opponent.
gonna be like
Yeah,
a
but that-
classic poke, whatever.
Yeah, a little poke is going to go a long way, taking the stock and giving Veyoya a second chance to, make it all back. But being, 101%
This has to be a
down
big
is gonna
combo,
be
and it almost is.
That's the other character.
it's
So
not.
Sephiroth Wing gives him more damage as well. So this is Veyoya right now has some DLC privilege. Maybe not as strong as other characters.
I'm
but definitely
saying
could
if
be strong
Rebecca
enough
had,
to.
if Rebecca had
yeah.
Sands, we'd have the Sands privilege.
That up
That's
smash.
a kill.
I take it.
Solid.
Bro, Javid. Javid, look at the camera. Javid, look at the camera. Javid. Look at the camera, Javid. Look at. Oh. It's just like, it looks like a fish.
The transition wash.
1-1. Oh, we got a competitive game here.
I'm gonna stick with this like 3-2-3-2 build. The Rabam.
The rebum. I mean, you can't make a me mid-set, so this is kind of what she's stuck with.
I mean, you could make multiple memes. There were
You
other
can,
memes
but
on
you
this
have to.
version.
You have to. You don't know exactly what they are.
Yeah. You just gotta stick with what you got. You know,
What you got, especially what.
the maid costume. I'm a Sans fan personally, but you know, whatever floats your boat when you don't have it.
What's around here?
Okay,
You guys are going to eat.
Three Brothers is heat.
Oh, I don't want shawarma, bro. I had 3 birds shawarma a few days ago, bro. I want like.
I'm actually like their most frequent customer. It's crazy.
I don't want 3 birds shawarma.
Your
I
thoughts
might
on
get,
the
like,
steak?
Subway.
This is Town and City, right?
Damn. Yeah. Town and City is very good for both characters. It being very large for me, Gunner, and having a lot of space and mobility to, weave in a lot of projectiles and take space. But it's also very good for Sephiroth, having a lot.
It was Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Right?
Sephiroth, it makes a lot of sense. Sephiroth now kills earlier. He has a lot more stage to work with to avoid projectiles with. And he has a lot more platforms that he can cover. So it's kind of just like better Kalos.
What is going on? What?
But Rebecce, not letting Veyoya's stage pick, determine how she's going to play.
I mean, not letting that stock go.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That
like,
forward
just
air is
not
going to launch both
fighting
of them.
for
But
it
yeah,
takes it first.
like I said, that
She's not letting it go.
that little small little spark does a lot of damage, and especially when you're not like.
I guess
looking
just the
for
mental,
it.
the mental,
Yeah.
like hit when you have the
Yeah,
lead.
you're so focused on
You're
getting
not-
back
you're
to the
not getting
stage
that
that you
hit. And he gets a hit.
you're so focused at getting back to stage that you don't see the little tiny star coming right at you that will explode your stock.
Or
at,
maybe you
100.
fell into it. You know, it could be a read.
But
that.
yeah.
Oh, that like star side B, Palutena side B has been like making money. I think more than the grenades have. Better than like the grenades have been right now. Like she was named Rabam, like full bomb kit apparently.
Rebecce.
Fourth, they're not gonna kill.
A nice neutral beef from Veyoya. Oh my
What
goodness.
is that?
Yeah, she's.
Stars. What is stars? Hello.
Oh, calling
what
it all
the
out,
hell
and that's
is
gonna
going
take the
on?
stock.
DLC privilege. Right
And then that's going to take the
Got it
stock
right
back. This is exactly what we saw in the last game.
I think this is like kind of the breaking point of the set. Like, who wants to feel like they're gonna run away with it?
Exactly. Who's going to...
Right now, the stock.
Veyoya getting a really good kill confirmed earlier on, and then Rebecce capitalizing on Veyoya in disadvantage with the up air. We're going to see kind of, what both players have to offer, and right now Rebecce seems to be offering a lot more to the table, doing 83% to...
Offering like just
just a little
not
bit more.
letting Veyoya in.
Not letting Veyoya in.
But
then again,
once he gets in, that could be it.
yeah, but once he gets in, it is completely...
What?
Completely...
What is going on? Oh no.
One-sided.
Oh, that up air too skinny.
That down smash.
No.
Kills off the top. Insane.
What?
Yeah.
No kill screen?
Yeah, Wing is just... Wing makes Sephiroth just so much...
Yeah, I don't know.
So much more of a threat. Oof. Both insane... Like, insane plays by both players.
That's tough. Yeah, that was.
If I hear your voice one more time...
I'm gonna crash out.
Down with Billy Jean.
Anyways, game number 3. This could be, this could be it, but...
Yeah, like what I said, like the momentum.
Yeah,
the
the
feeling
momentum.
that you're running. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Veyoya's momentum could carry on into this game, but Rebecce...
She's kind of like trying to put a like a stopper on it.
Yeah, it's an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, kind of. The immovable object is Rebecce, and the unstoppable force is Veyoya.
Trying to get in that zone.
Yeah, Veyoya is trying to just approach, getting close.
This is for first in the group now.
This is for first, so this is a
Like,
very,
so
very...
if I'm correct, the first one being first is like very, very important.
Yeah. Anyways, Veyoya taking a lot of percent, but doing a lot of percent back. This is one thing that I do believe Sephiroth does have in this matchup, which is just the overall range and power. That when he gets in, he's eating pretty good. That wing is gonna make such a difference, though. Not losing the wing quite yet. Avoiding all the projectiles. Rebecce doing an amazing job at ledge trapping. Veyoya just trying to call out what Rebecce's doing and calls out the jump with the up
so
smash.
this for first in the group, it's like kind of to be like second versus third, fourth is
Yeah.
It's
But
a one
Veyoya-
round. But the first, like, you skip that like brutal gauntlet state. You do not want to start final bracket here and losers.
Yeah. Veyoya is cooking. He's kind of he's kind of just adapted to like kind of what Rebecce wants. But Rebecce
Took a bunch of percentage and then
smash.
ran away with
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Veyoya is just trying to make the most of the stock, as much damage as he can do.
Also, kind of making most out of the position that you have. That you're in the lead now. They're gonna have to approach you. They're gonna just clearly not the best at that. Because a
Trying to
lot
get
of
that grab is-
Rebecce was making all her money off of
I
like
do
bad
believe that
approaches
kills. Yeah, up throw.
from Sephiroth, or like approaches that she was like
Now,
stuffing.
now Me Gunner is the one forced to approach. So
Yeah,
gonna
it's
cause a lot of
definitely way worse than when Sephiroth is a disadvantage.
the up B kills. That's kind of insane. Back air, up smash, doing not 34%, but like 24%. Yeah, no, falling into that up smash earlier on could have been the difference maker between having the stock, having.
Okay, still you wanna get your opponent's stock when your numbers are still white. Like,
Is Steve Seth
Gotta
that
lock
bad?
in.
No, it's waiting for Steve.
if Steve's Seth that bad,
Waiting for Steve,
I'm
but
not sure. She's just feeling the gunner right now. I think.
play the character you're comfortable with.
Yeah, like she had that insane flow state run where she was feeling Steve the whole time.
Yeah.
It's
Up
just
smash
like-
not breaking shield.
When you're like good at so many characters, like
Yeah.
it's just kind of what you're feeling on that day.
Exactly.
know,
But on
you can
this
just do
day,
anything.
Veyoya
But on this day, Veyoya's feeling it.
is feeling it. It is a very monumental lead that Rebecca's
Winning
gonna have
neutral.
to make, but yeah, a neutral win or two can just make it a lot more easier for Rebecca. Veyoya cooking though. Veyoya has been cooking all day. I
It's
feel
been
like
solid. Rebecca's been solid.
Yeah.
Veyoya's been solid. They kind of like destroyed the other two in the pool.
Veyoya. I don't think Veyoya has had a close set until now.
We didn't get to see his sets
Same
of
with
five.
same
Oh
with
no!
yeah.
That's it.
Gonna call it. Yeah, that calls it out.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the cookie crumbles. That's kind of how the cookie crumbles for me, Gunner. I guess
Yeah, me gonna.
this is gonna happen.
Both players.
Yeah.
Both players played out of their mind. Veyoya just
They put a lot of stock in that. Veyoya's probably really glad to like
caught
kind of.
basically everything
I don't
here.
think
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it like an upset because they're like the
yeah,
two
so
equals.
close. Yeah, so close in
but-
skill level.
Like he's definitely glad to have taken that when he did.
Exactly.
To
Yeah, no.
skip that
one
gauntlet.
thing I will give like Veyoya huge credit for is that he caught everything. He caught all the jump backs, all the jump ins. He caught all the
He caught
like
this.
little a lot of little of the ledge traps. He kind of just understood exactly what Rebecca wanted and just comboed
Yeah.
comboed him and
Yeah.